Hello, and we are back with possibly the last playthrough of Hatoful Boyfriend, because I have completed every single one except for this one, which is the BBL ending, which you have to finish one of the ending of each character first. So whether it's full or not full, basically. So we're gonna start a new game because this is how we're going to get the BBL. Enter your name. Let's go back to Robin. And Twitter. Yes, it is. Yes. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a PowerPoint app. We're going to display those human portraits. You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal life as this semester. Which do you choose? Of course, I'm going to fulfill this promise. I don't know what the promise is yet. Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to? So as far as I know, most of the game is the same until I get to a certain point. So because the beginning it will be basically the same, I will probably skip over those except when it arrives at a situation where it's different. Okay. So we'll skip here. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. I don't think so either. I only cited math. I don't think you did. Yeah, I did shitty. I did badly. No, try harder next time. I disappoint Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to cite more from now on. Oh, okay. I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Ryota is next to me, and my parents are here too. We're all here again, but we're all together again, but Mom, Dad, hey, wake up, please. With the festival and midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Let's go, Brian Pigeon. We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Ugh. Twitter, sir, you didn't do. Oh. You did badly. Aww. I hate saying math though. That dream again. Ryota, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes at me is a magician. Yeah. He says he'll grant any wish that Ryota and I make. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone. I better save somewhere, because I don't want to go through everything again. Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm going home with Ryota. Want to come with? Ryota isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Well, is his stuff there? Sir, wait. Hello, Twitter. What is it? Do you know where Ryota went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom. He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well. Okay. He has stomachache? Could be. Maybe you should check on him if you weren't going somewhere else. I will. Ryota? I'm late. I've been slow getting up before, but I haven't slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Kawara. We were just about to sit down. Late on the second day, as expected of a feral. Now. Huh? Sir, where's Robin? Isn't she here? Apparently not. No wonder her No wonder her kind died off. That's nice, Sakuya. Where are you, Robin? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this? I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of bird kind. You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Oh my. Back when birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as H5N1 appeared. At first it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. Wow, okay. It became clear that it posed a threat to survival of the human species, so the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent H5N1 from becoming a pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Look at that. That's an angry-looking pigeon. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. Oh, okay. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard the first puppet in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Okay. Even kakapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. Okay. And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Okay. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators, which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1. Most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. Like me, Robin. Ah, that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period. Student council members? Like, Sakuya is on student council though. Isn't student council done? Or are they talking about like that class rep sort of thing that they usually have in animes? Or I think Japan in general, not just epics. What am I talking about? Robin never came. I hope she's okay. Well, after hearing that story, I might have succumbed to that AH1N5. No, the numbers are switched. Maybe I should try calling her. Kawara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Will you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yep, it has all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet. Okay, it's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. How long is our break in between? 5-10 minutes? Print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. That one? This one? That one. Definitely this one. I picked up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when it comes when there's much of it. This much of it. I can't read. Oh, thank you. You were okay by yourself? It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine. Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so. It's bleeding. It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. Creepy music. No, this isn't my blood. Ooh, that was a weird sound. What is that? Oh, There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. That's... I feel sick. I reach out and open the lid. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Ryota? Inside the box is a human head. I'm dead. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. I'm dead. She wasn't late. She was here all along. I'm fucking dead. I can't. Oh. Let's save. Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you. Wait, how did Ryota carry a box that has a human head in it? Aren't rock doves tiny? These guys are freaking tiny. What the hell? Everything's red. Emergency alert! Emergency alert! Oh god. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. What is going on? Repeat, we have entered. Cool. What is happening? Why is everything red? I don't know. But until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on! No! I don't want to leave Robin here alone. Get up, she's gone. That thing is no longer to her. It's my head, though. Sakuya, it's my head. It's still technically part of me that is missing from the rest of me. It can't be. Come. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what was going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Oh dear. Well, I only have one head. Well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Ah. Ours had half a leg. Okay. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of Robin, I wonder? Gee, I'm the only human in the fucking school. It better be my body. Nobody seems particularly concerned. Stupid birds. Which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Thanks, guys. Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it had something to do with the distasteful box? That was definitely Twitter's. Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone! Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster. The headmaster? It seems we all have gathered here without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. It's not the fact that, there are human body parts all around the school. Okay. The school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer. Natural disaster nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear. Cool, Oko-san felt no earthquakes. It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Twitter Robin? Why have you brought us here? I repeat, there has been a... No, imbecile! Okay, well... Fantastic. The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. Yeah, I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kawara? No, yes, I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be. It already is. Cool. Mr. Nanaki, Robin is missing. Oko-san, you're in the same fucking class. Were you not there when we had this conversation that my human head is in the fucking box that Ryota brought? She must have run off somewhere. Oko-san will look for her. San, no, she's... San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. I'm sure birds understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself. The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki? Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go get Robin. Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym. Now did he? Oh ho ho ho. I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakuya. Don't flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. Twitter was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense. Thanks. But she never deserved anything like that. Thank you. I don't deserve to die like this. I swear by my blood and my name as a Lebel, I will find the one who did this. I don't deserve to be killed by birds. Jesus Christ. You shall be my assistant. Kumquat. Okay. Right. Yeah. And so I exited the gym in Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Robin. Who did that to her and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. I did not know what we would find. What is this? A wall. A huge gray. What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun had already gone down. A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well. When did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us were in full command of his facilities as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield. Wow. A disaster so destructive that there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait? How did that even appear? Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic. If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Robin and all this. Well, I'm dead. Right after people discovered my body parts, this all happens. Maybe there is a connection? Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing. So the person who killed me must be pretty high up, really, to be able to have the dome thing happen. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as well. They're at the teacher's desk. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared to take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. Where's the desk? The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't, Sakuya. I'm sorry, could you? No matter. What is this madness? What happened now? There's nothing here. What? That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakuya. The gasp. Yuya! Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakuya. Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances. I think he acted like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You know, you had known her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the questions we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab? What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two. I'm not really wondering. I'm pretty sure there is. We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect the doctor? Yes! Everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment. You're probably not that far off, Ryota. I'm like Ryota, and that's not Ryota. That is Sakuya. Okay. He's an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now. If you want to go, make sure. Alright, we'll go later. So Robin has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her right now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? We know where the corpse went then. But why are you here? Me? I'm investigating, under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel? That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed. So Ryota. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Robin as soon as possible, right? Yes. Robin. Oh, I had to click. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm going to find the culprit. I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, this school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say. We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to One, One, in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Why does everyone hate him? Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for talking mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this One guy will be able to help us. The maintenance office, in other words. The repairman shop? I doubt we will find anything useful here. Yuya said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Geez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy blooded mongrel is no relation to me. Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us. What is this? This doesn't look very educational. The handyman pretty much lives here, I think. A dove, and one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Did you hear the alarm? I'm Ryota, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, somehow he seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us? Wretched fool. Yuya said we should ask for your help. Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas, and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? 2 things. The murder of Twitter Robin and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you have heard from that mongrel. Useless! I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is then. Nope. Useless wretch! Sakuya, calm down. Though I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh wait, Mr. One, can we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires, This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off if it was some sort of storm protection. This has been a wild goose chase then, a complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait, I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in the school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there. Of course the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those 2, we can try the headmaster's office. Go to the lab or the wall. Do I want to check in on my dead body, or do I want to investigate the wall? Let's go to the wall. We step outside once more. The green dome remains blocking out the morning sky. Let's get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Iron, maybe it's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's some sort of shelter. Ryota, really? The phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal. That seems likely. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something. We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there's any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it's ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without knowing why it's here. I think an emergency shelter should have some sort of airflow built in, yeah? If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah! He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint of some sort or something of different color. How can you guys spot that? Jesus. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. Flying. Birds can fly. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let's just remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway. Indeed. Let's just move on. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Robin, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Yeah, you have a dead corpse. Hello, Kawara. Sir, thank you for being with Robin now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor is lining the pieces of Robin up on one of the lab benches. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara? I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well, we shall not interfere. Come on, Kawara. Right. Oh, Mr. Kawara, a moment, please. Yes? Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. You can just deny it. It'll still be suspicious, but you can still deny it. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Ho ho ho, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your taste. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I, the internal. Ho ho ho. Good luck, Mr. Kawara. Right. Thanks, Doctor. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. Better not to worry about it for the time being. Were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. I suppose we've finished the first stage of the investigation now. Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. Oni did say, indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir! Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster, wow. I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, Zakuya, that... It's locked? Where is that old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away? Indeed, he never was the type to walk around the campus. Or perhaps he had locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter the room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it will be easy to break down. Speak the truth. Let's just ask the Naki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... That's the door creaking? What is it, Kawara? I thought I heard something. I heard nothing. Perhaps you were imagining things? Like something being dragged across the floor. Oh, listen, there it is again behind... That sounds like a door opening. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh. Ah! You don't fit the animation style that they've got going on, you know? What the hell are you? Ah! Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. That's a really hard thing for me to say. Second class.